Good evening, everyone. Welcome again to those who are in the Clubhouse room, and welcome to those who will be joining us on YouTube, LinkedIn, or in the Facebook. All things financial, where we show you how to manage your business finances. And today we're going to be doing another live demonstration of QuickBooks. And in this demonstration, we are going to organize and manage your expenses. With that said, if you're catching this video first time, peeve, Elaine is social. So it is social media and Elaine likes to be social. So make sure if you pass by, say hello, whether you're catching me live or on the replay. Make sure you say hi, Elaine, because you know it's social media and I like to be social. All right. So thank you for those who join us. If you're thank you, Cindy Lou. No, I can't piece in. So if you are inside of the Facebook group and you say hello while I am live, it does not give me who says hi inside of the Facebook group. So make sure you say hi, Elaine, and put your name so I know who it is. If you say it on YouTube, I will see your name and I'll give you a shout out. And LinkedIn, I think I can see the name if you're on LinkedIn. Your name is in the Facebook group. So please, please, please make sure also say say your name so I can say hello because y'all to be social. So let's go ahead. We are inside of the sample company, and I do give this disclaimer every time I use a sample company so that you know there are some features that we will not be able to test inside of the sample company. If this feature is something that you think that you could use in your business, feel free. We do have a 15, 20 minutes or 30 minutes consultation where it's complimentary, where if you have any question, I'd be more than happy to answer them. So let's dive inside of QuickBooks Online. Now, QuickBooks Online also has 3 different versions. Is it 3? I think it's 4. I think it's 4. So it is going to be the Simple Start, the Essential, the Plus, and Advanced. There's 4 versions of QuickBooks Online, and it is going to be dependent on what you need that you are going to decide which version you will use. The Simple Start has limited feature, so if you need a lot more feature, go to the Plus or the Advanced. All right. Okay, all right, so now I have my notes. So I'm going to be looking at my notes some of the time. So before you begin organizing or maintaining your finances, the QuickBooks that we're going to talk about is how to add, edit, or delete stuff from QuickBooks Online, or delete from QuickBooks Online. So this button right here, the new button, and I'm sure you can see my mouse over and over the new button, right? You can click, and I hope it's gonna, and then we're talking about your expenses. We're talking about expenses. So we're going to click on expense. I don't know what's happening today. Do that. Okay, there we go. Now, a quick tip for run online courses or expenses that, and an easy one I'm going to give you is gas. So let's say gas vehicle, you have that as an expense. Now, what you want to do is, instead of creating a vendor for each gas station, this is a quick tip for you. You can create a vendor, and the name of the vendor would be gas, right? The name of the vendor would be gas. So now the next thing is that you got to choose the payee. So let's say that you went to the gas station and you got some gas, right? Now we do have a gas and oil in here. We're going to add a new vendor, and we're going to call that new vendor gas from different gas station. We don't want to put all the gas stations in here. It's not doing it. That's what I tell you. I don't like this one at all. This is supposed to allow us to add. It's not allowing a new vendor. All right, so let's gas and oil. And so this is not cooperating today at all. All right. Patient. It's not even cooperating. Wow. All right, let's close this. So now, that's one thing I do if I am working in QuickBooks and it's not cooperating. What I do, all right, let's see if, so I guess today when the sample company decide not to work. I'm just trying. Okay, so this change that. Nope, it's not working. What a day. Okay, so that's not working. All right, so here's what Elaine does out of QuickBooks. Yes, we're going to leave without saving. And then I'm going to stop sharing for a minute while I check question. Any question, feel free. There I go. That's all the way out of QuickBooks and log back in. Then feel free to ask. Put it in the chat. Put your question in the chat. Put it in the comments. Let me open QuickBooks again. I don't know. Something is happening today. I think something is happening today because today something is happening. And anybody think that something is happening today? I think so too. The softwares are all slow. And now QuickBooks. Did I just, do you think I don't know what happened. Cinderlou, you can hear me well? I don't know if it's just on my laptop. Okay. But something is happening inside of the programs today. Let's see. What way? When I right, correct. Yeah. Ah, yeah, because what I find is like, say for instance, so guys, I know you can't hear. So, so what I find, Cinderlou, is when it comes to especially gas, right? Most most gas station, like mobile, in like every community. So when you go to a mobile gas station, then if you're putting each of those in the on your vendor list, then you'll have a very long in my area that I live. There's like two or three different towns. So if you stop at one gas station, it's gonna, if you stop at another one, it's gonna save. So you can do it is that you can just make one mobile gas account. So it doesn't matter which town you go to, you would just use that mobile for all the gas stations, whether it is my town, your town, they're all going to be mobile. The challenge that we sometimes have, especially when it comes to gas, is the challenge that we have when it comes to gas is the name mobile. It's not usually the name your your bank account. So let's say you went your card. If you don't remember that it was a mobile you go to or whichever, because doing business as name is usually different from the brand is actually mobile, but on your receipt it might have a different. So if you put make a vendor for gas, if their names are different, you just all yes. The good thing is that you can also attach each receipt to that specific transaction. You and that way if you need to look at what receipt, and this is not pulling up at all. I'm gonna try and see if I can go from the bank and show it from the bank feed. It's just that I don't know what's happening today. Is today a special day? Anybody can tell? Is there something happened in the universe cause us to slow down the internet? And all right, and see if it will work. Hmm. All right, so right here where it says vendor, here I'm going to change it. It changes in the bank feed. It just won't allow us to add. So what I would do is I would add the attachment, right? And add that invoice. I would also put inside of here the name of the gas station. But another thing to note about the name is that in the bank details, that gas information would normally comes up. So you can just add it to memo. So in the memo field, put the name of the gas station, and then you can add your attachment. And then this is where you would just put category. I'm going to put auto, AUTO. Now, something to note about QuickBooks and QuickBooks inside of automobiles, or it might say fuel. Now, that's one of the reasons why I recommend when you are doing when you're categorizing your transaction is to have your charts of account on a print it out, have it on paper, or put it on a separate screen. Well, I have 3 screens, so I have one screen that I would have. So if I'm looking, I can look at the screen to see if the automobile, it's either going to be automobile, it might be vehicle. All of those, you want to make sure that I'm going to try and duplicate at that so you don't create more accounts than you need, because that is going to be all right. Let's work. I'm trying again, and finally I guess it works. It finally works. Okay, you can choose if it's cash, whatever. Now let's say we want to say ATM. We can add new and we can put ATM / and then we can save this right here. I think that was all wrong. Okay, and then you can add a reference right here. The payment account, this is something you need to pay attention to, your payment account. So it's either going to be from your credit card or from your bank. So we're going to pay from the check-in. And this is where you can put a description, right? So let's say that we're still thinking about, then we can put right here, you can put the name of, and I would suggest you put information inside of here, because it's not for the now, it's for when you look at it next week, next month, or next year. And the amount, this was in here, and then you can add an attachment from your computer. And everything is slow today. I know, patience. So now you have the attachment right there, and then you can save and close. Now here is something, and this right here where it says billable. Let's say that you purchase this gas, you want to charge it to you can click right here and click billable, and then you can choose the customer that's to bill for this gas. So track bill to see if you're going to bill it to the customer. You can here. Another thing that you can do inside of your expense is, let's say when you went to the gas station, you not only bought fuel, you want to charge that, I don't know what else, but this goes for all the office expense, and it was $10, and that not charging to a client, All right, we don't need the item details. Now we have all the expense. Another thing you can do to your expense is you can tag it. You can tag those expenses. This is going to be the whole transaction. If you set this up to only tag that, but this is set up to tag action. So let's say that this was for wall repair. Wall. Making us do it. Let's see. Okay, let's do manage a tag. This is why I don't. So let's do wall. PAIR. And create a tag. Wall. So you can set this, or you can do it just so you can do it right. So we're gonna see it's right here, and now it's a report on this tag. So anything that you use, like run a report and see the report based on those tags. All right. So now once you're done, you save and close. There we go. So that's one way of entering your expense, to make sure that you let's say that you're now at this point, you already have it in your bank account and you want to enter it from your bank account. Is, let's see, one that's not matched. Oh wow, not needing here. Okay, here is one. So you click on here, enter from your bank account. It's going to go to an expense. So you can select the vendor and then change the category. We go and put it, say that this expense you also want it to be charged to a client. You can do right here. This, you can add the tag. You can do all of that. You can add a memo right in here. You can also attach an invoice, anything to here. Now there are some new features. I'll probably go over that next week. And then I do add, and our expense is inside. Take a look at your expense, right? Let's say you can go right here, expenses. And now if you notice that it's showing up right here, you can view it, you can edit it right from this screen right here. View this, and you can write in this screen. And then you can also view the bill of expense. Edit it. Once you click on that button, you can make whatever changes you want to make right inside of here. If you want to delete something, you do this little button right here. You just click that and delete it. Always save and close something. and you want to make sure that it is correct, go ahead and save. This is how you actually go inside of your QuickBook and manage your expense. So if you want to go back and check your expenses. So next week, we probably go over how to analyze your expenses and how to remove an expense for next week. Thank you for those who are joining us today via YouTube, whether you're inside of the Facebook group or if you are on LinkedIn. Thank you for joining us. We are here every Tuesday evening at 6:30 p.m. at Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Daylight Time. And we do this for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Guys, if you need help if getting your QuickBooks set up, or you need help using any of the features, we do have a 30 minutes consultation, but we also have the bookkeeping mastery membership where you can be a part of the membership. We help you to make sure each month you are also reconciling your bank account. We help you, and we have as in accounting and QuickBooks. So thank you for those who are joining us. The link will be below this video inside of the group. I'll make sure the link is there and you can click on it, check out the bookkeeping membership, check out the consultation. Feel free to send me a DM. Until next week, I bid you adieu over on these social media platforms, Facebook and LinkedIn and on YouTube. Bye.